Alright, Shalom, Yasharala. Before we get started, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahag Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, brothers and sisters out there. Alright, let the choice of election come upon your house. Alright, we're back with another video. And I don't really have a title for this video just yet. You'll probably see it when it's posted, But I just want to go, and going into the spirit with it. All right, and of course we're gonna bring out some some things on the mark of the beast. All right, because this is a major prophecy. And we're gonna keep talking about it. All right, until it comes to pass. All right, and it will come to pass very, very soon. Lord willing, maybe sometime, Lord willing, this year or next year. All right, so we can get out of here. All right, but we should all know what the mark of the beast is, but we still gonna go into it, just to bring out some edification for the new brothers and sisters coming in. All right, and because you got false prophets, false teachers, as we can see, all right, in these latter days, perverting the doctrine. All right, saying that the mark of the beast isn't the micro C hip. All right, and other damnable heresies that they bring. You see, so this is the reason why we continuously go into these things. All right, it's for a reason, not And of course, we want to get on people's nerves about it. All right, because when it comes to pass, they can't say they didn't know. All right, they can't say they didn't know about the mark of the beast. They can't say they didn't know about who they was a Hebrew Israelite. They can't say they didn't know that they didn't know these things. All right, so of course, Revelation 13 and 16. Before we get into that, I want to read a few articles. Matter of fact, let's read it actually, so we can get some understanding. I'll just read through it, then we'll come back and go into some words. All right, so Lord willing is edifying. Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. It says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 666. All right, now we'll come back to that. Let's go into a few articles real quick. And let's start with this. All right, Amazon One launches new pay app to scan your palm for checkout. To scan your palm for checkout. All right, and this came out. This was came out a month ago, March 28th. All right, 2024. All right, so Amazon. I know that in Whole Foods, I never been. I probably I can go to a Whole Food, in my area, and I can see it for myself, because I know they have pay with your palm. Pay with your palm. You see, so they're gradually preparing you for what's coming. All right, they're not just putting it out there for something new or something fun. No, this is for a purpose that they're doing. All right, so Amazon One launches a new app to scan your palm for checkout. It says Amazon announced Thursday. Now remember, this came out March 28th. Amazon announced Thursday the launch of its new app for Amazon One, its contactless palm recognition service that allows customers to hover their palm over a device in order to purchase from secret places. It says, including more than 500 Whole Food Market stores, Amazon stores, and more than 130 third-party locations. It says, instead of signing up for Amazon One at a physical retail location, users can now download the Amazon One app, available for iOS and Android devices, and take a photo of their palm right at home. You see, so you don't have to physically drive to your local Whole Food. You can just download the app, scan your palm, and you can once it's done, you can just go into a store. You don't got to sign up or none of that. You can go in there and shop, and when you're done, just do it. Just pay when you're in there, right? It says, and take a photo of their palm right at home, right? It says, once they create an online profile and add a payment method, the user's palm is added to the system and can now be used for payment entry, age verification, and loyalty rewards at hundreds of stores, stadiums, airports, fitness centers, and more. And this is gonna be a worldwide thing. All right, not just in America. You see, I believe China, they're doing it over there. All right, they're already doing it in Sweden. See, so this is gonna be a global thing, not just in America, right? And we can watch this video. I watched it earlier. Let's replay it. I might mute myself so you can hear it. So stay tuned.
Meet Amazon One, the fast, convenient, contactless identity service that lets you enter, identify, and pay using only your palm. Signing up is simple. Sign in with your Amazon account and create your free profile. Take a photo of your palm, or both palms. Then visit any Amazon One device to enter, identify, or pay with your palm, and we'll activate your profile. Get started today.
All right, you see, so this thing is gradualism. All right, like I said, this isn't for fun. All right, they're not creating this for to for something that's fun, something that's new. All right, it is new, but this is for a purpose that they're preparing the people for. It says the company explains that all palm images taken via the new app are encrypted and sent to a secure Amazon One domain in the AWS cloud. The images can't be saved or downloaded to a mobile device. That's what they say. Amazon says that one it says Salakia. Amazon One says that Amazon One has been used more than 8 million times. So people are already doing this. The app launch follows Amazon's expansion of the technology for enterprise identity purposes, which gives companies the ability to authenticate employees when entering. All right, and I'll put the description. Well, we read it already. This is the whole article. You see, but yeah, man, that's what they're preparing you for. All right, Amazon One, they're already doing it in Whole Foods. It's gonna be they're gonna soon it's gonna be the other stores are gonna follow. Sam's Club, Walmart. You already did. This is a gradual thing. You see, you can now put your credit card, your debit card, or whatever card you have, put it on your phone, and you can just tap. Tap the what's that thing called? Just pay with your just tapping by paying. You see, when you go to like a local grocery store, like if you go to the store, like if I walk down the store down the street and buy something, I can just tap my phone and it'll pay. You see, now they're doing it. Now they're bringing creating RFIDs, which is a micro C hip. All right, what they say is it's a small grain of rice. All right, they can put it in your hand, and you can just hover your hand over it, right? Now let's go to this one. It says, because I said this is gonna be a worldwide thing, right? Matter of fact, let's get a scripture real quick. Revelation 3:10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. You see, this is the great the great time of testing. Let's read this in the NLT, right? It says what? NLT, it says, because you obey my command to persevere, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world. You see, this is going to come upon the whole world. All right, everybody, all right, on the planet Earth. This going to not so this cuts the rapture doctrine. You see. So now let's go back. Thousands of Swedes are getting microchip implants under their skin. It says this came out. This was published on July 5th, 2023. All right. It says apparently piercings and tattoos aren't the it thing in Sweden anymore. It says as strange as it sound, as strange as it may sound, microchip implants are increasing in popularity. They're so popular, in fact, that thousands of people are hopping on the bandwagon. These small implants, about the size of a grain of rice, have steadily grown in popularity since they were first introduced in 2015. So they've been doing this, all right, since 2015. You see, that was what 2024. That's what 9 years ago. My man may be off. All right. It says, if you're wondering why, it's pretty simple. They're a convenient substitute for carrying keys, credit cards, and train tickets. You see, so they're gonna say it's convenient for you when they implement this thing, when they fully make it mandatory to get, or try to bring when they first introduce it, they're gonna say hey, There's a new convenient way for you if you lose your car keys, your wallet. All right, if you you can't lose those things. If it's in your hand, you see. So if you continue losing your car keys, your wallet, your house keys, you know, you can they're gonna say, hey, this is a convenient substitute for carrying keys, credit cards, and train tickets, right? So it says, so you get one of these micro C hip implants. I probably already said it, but it says so you can get one of these microchip implants inserted under the skin and can go about your day without worrying if you forgot anything, right? You see, because all your everything's gonna be on the chip. Excuse me. You see, your medical records, your financial records, all right, your car keys, your passport, your ID, all right, everything they is gonna be all on that chip, man. You see, it says apparently microchip implants are entirely safe and work immediately for being implemented too, and they're not safe. Well, the way they do it, this is it's a quick, procedure, but you shouldn't take it. All right, we go a little and we'll get to those verses, those scriptures. So like it says, they don't require a battery or power source either. Are there any drawbacks? Are there any drawbacks then? And yeah, there are drawbacks. We'll show you. It says, obviously, there are concerns regarding surveillance and privacy breaches, with some believing there is a dark side to the technology that has a potential for abuse. And really, it's to track you because it's a RFID, radio frequency identification. They can track you, right? It also begs the question: who owns the data, and who has access to the data? Is it ethical to people like we do pets? That's how they look at y'all. They look at y'all like cattle, right? That being said, it hasn't stopped around 30,000 people in Sweden getting the implant, so it doesn't stop them. You see, so not everyone is so keen on the idea though. With hundreds of people taking to Instagram to share their opinions, it says, imagine being so dumb as to get one of those. One person said. It says, won't get me. I'll never have something in my hand at all day that has all my financial information on it. That's just dumb enough to say. You can't say you'll never get it because you never know what the Lord can do. You see, He could put a spirit on you, or He could bug you out to go down and get one of those things, man. So you got to say, Lord willing. All right, that's what Lord willing. The Lord doesn't, put a spirit. We pray, and we hope the Lord doesn't, give us up to those, you know, to that type of mindset, right? It says, I'm good. I just watched the Belko experiment. Another posted. It says clearly not everyone's entirely on board with the idea, but technology is the way of the future. So we won't be surprised if microchip implants become the norm in 10 or even 5 years time, and it's gonna become normal. You know, Lord willing, in a short time frame. I say 2 years. I don't want to. I'm speaking as a man. I'll say 2. Right. So I'll put this link in the description if y'all want to read on more. Well, that was the end of the article as well. You see, but yeah, this is what they're coming with, man. All right. So now we can go into one. All right. Let's go back. Revelation 13. And now let's put some words out. It says, and He calls of all, both small, Revelation 13:16, and He calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right? Let's get this word mark as we always go into. All right. And the word is what? Hold on. Oh, never mind. And the word mark is what? Charagma or karagma, right? It'll tell you. I'll play it.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
So it's charagma or karagma. You see, and it says a stamp, an imprinted mark. It says of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the anti-Christ or anti-Messiah. And it says the mark branded upon horses, and what they use that for, to see who they belong to. right? Things carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images. Down the strong definition, a scratch or etching, i.e., stamp, as a badge of servitude. You see, a sculpture figure, graven mark. So it's telling you it's physical. All right, you got camps out here that's telling you it's sin. All right, it is not sin. Okay, you can't buy and sell with sin. You can't receive sin. All right, you commit sin. All right. You see how dumb they don't go into words, man. All right, that's important. That's what the apostles and the bishops and the elders tell us. All right, go into words. All right, study to show that it tells you that study to show that self approved. You see, so you got to do these things, but these camps don't do that. You know, and the Mark Brenner upon horses. I got this pulled up real quick. No, not that one. We'll get to that too. Yeah, it says livestock branding. It says livestock branding. Livestock branding is a technique for marking livestock so as to identify the owner. You see, it says it says originally livestock branding. It says originally. Salakia. Read that again. It says livestock branding is a technique for marking livestock so as to identify the owner. Right, so you can identify the owner, to who they belong to. That's what they're going to do to these people. Right, it says originally livestock branding only referred to hot branding large let me read that again. Let me slow down. It says originally livestock branding only referred to hot branding large stock with a branding iron, though the term now includes alternative techniques. Other forms of livestock identification include freeze branding, inner lip or ear tattoos, ear marking, ear tagging, and what does it say? Radio frequency identification, RFID, which is tagging with a what? A microchip implant. This is the semi-permanent paint markings used to identify sheep are called a paint or color brand. In the American West, branding evolved into a complex marking system still in use today. You see, and they got different types. They use a hot iron, all right, or like they said, a freeze, ear tagging, right, and that ear tag that goes back to what? Let's go over here. I think that's Exodus 9, 10. No, yeah, Exodus 21 and 1. It says, "Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them," right? Ordinance for the people. Verse 2, it says, if thou abide in Hebrew servant 6 years, he shall serve, and in the 7th year he shall go free for nothing. It says, if he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife of her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. It says then his master shall bring him unto the judges, and he shall also bring him to the door or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. You see that? That's what an awl is. Internet kind of phone moving slow. That's a good awl, right? It's not what I wanted. Let's do it this way, ear. Well, they got one out right here. You see, the all, ear, and door. You see, so they look like nails. You see, so he would put it all in your ear, and that would tell the other people that, hey, he has a master, all right, and he belongs to somebody, all right, and it also tells us, like we read, he want to stay with his master forever. You see, so that's the same way they're gonna do these people, man. Right? Let's go back to Revelation 13. All right, in verse 16 it says what? And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, a charagma, in their right hand or on their foreheads. Right? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right? You can't, without it, you can't buy or sell. You can't go, to your Sam's Club, your Whole Foods. You can't go, to your bar, your restaurant, to the movies. All right? It says, here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 And you see that, with these devils, that rule that's over the earth, right? Look at the elder Yashawamba, bring it out. Look at the World Economic Forum logo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up real quick, and we're gonna read this article too. See, look at it. You got the O's, and it has what, 3 6s going through it. It's a line going through the O's, and it forms 3 6s. You see, you see one right here. Well, you blew it up, so now you can really see it. Got a 6 going through it, the line, and it makes 6s. You see, they do it at when he first brought it out, I was like, huh? You see, but matter of fact, let's do this. See if it'll pull up. See if it'll come up. It says, do you see the 666 in the logo? And it goes right through it. You see, 666. So this is the number of man. This is who they this is who they are. All right, these devils. Look, it tell you right here. 666, right there. Got another one right here. 666. You see? So it's these people, man. These the devils. All right, let's go back. All right. And it says, and that let's read an NLT. All right. It says what? 17, and no one could buy or sell anything without that mark, which was either the name of the beast or the number representing which was either the name of the beast or the number representing his name. Wisdom is needed here. Let the one that with understanding saw the meaning of the number of the beast, for it is the number of man. His number is what? 666. All right. Now let's read this article, and then we're gonna get back to that. And it says, this from dailymail.com. It says, woman who married a tech genius reveals her husband implanted a C-hip in her hand, which serves as a key to their mansion. See? This came out September 30th, 2022, Slovakia. It says, a woman who was married to a tech genius has revealed that her husband implanted a C-hip in her hand, which serves as a key to their lavish mansion, leaving many people on the web intrigued. Burgundy Waller from Las Vegas got a tiny C-hip put inside her hand back in June 2020, which made it so that she can unlock the doors and drawers throughout her home by simply touching them. You see, so you can just simply touch something, and it'll open. Like I showed a video of a guy. He was doing a lock for his door, and in the beginning he showed that he did it at his old apartment. And he had a C hip in his hand, in his I think it was right hand or one of his hands, and he just tapped his hand on the door and it unlocked. You see, so and this could be they probably might use her, for because they're gonna use different people, different celebrities, all right, to try to I don't know what distractions going on. All right, to try to do to bring it out in the forefront to make it seem like it's all right. You see, so let's keep reading. It says Burgundy, now known as the Chip Girl online. It says has created quite a stir on the internet, becoming a viral TikTok sensation and gaining more than 3 million followers for sharing some of the things that the chip can do. It says, and you see it says a woman who married to a tech genius revealed her husband implemented a C-hip in her hand, which serves as a key to their lavish mansion, leaving many people on the web intrigued. See, it says it's used as a key. She's tapping it right there, right? And I may go look at that. It says her husband has programmed it so that it can control practically everything in their enormous mansion, including the doors, drawers, right, closets, and pantries. It says Burgundy has documented every step of her chip journey online, and she even captured the moment it was first implanted in her hand 2 years ago. It says it was inserted through a small incision by a medical professional, and she admitted that it hurt, but said the pain only lasted for like 5 seconds. And she says, and quote, my techie husband convinced me to get a C-hip in my hand. She began in the clip while showing her and her husband sitting together before the procedure. I'm getting chipped today with a key to our house. I'm so freaking nervous, she said. And it then showed her trying out the new device on her front door, which opened as soon as she touched her hand to the security Salakia. Right, it says it then back right here. It says it then showed her trying out the new device on her front door, which opened as soon as she touched her hand to the security system. You see, and she got it right here between her. It's going to be between your thumb and your index finger. You see. So if you can, if y'all want to go, y'all can go check her page out on TikTok. This is another TikTok. Burgundy explained that the main plus side is never having to carry or worry about losing her key. You see, so they going to try to say, hey, it's a convenient thing for you. You might as well try it out. You see that? So back over here, right? Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him have understanding. Count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and 6, and we said 666, right? Now we're going to this word, right? It's the Greek word chi-sai stigma, right? Chi-sai stigma. I'll let you hear it.
Strong's G 5516. Chi, Xi, stigma. Chi, Xi, stigma.
That's the Greek for 666, right? Let's go into the root word, which is what? What is stigma? Stigma.
Strong's G 4742. Stigma. Stigma.
It says what? To stick, i.e. prick, right? A mark pricked in or branded upon the body. You see? So this is gonna let's read it again. A mark pricked in or branded upon the body. All right. So what's that mark? That mark is what? The charagma, the C-hip. You see, to ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. They do it with animals, and then we just read in Exodus 21 and 2 through 6. We just saw that. You see, but this time it's gonna be a digital R implanted into your hand, right? And it says, continuing on, and there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with a token of their God. So this is an ancient, method. You see. So this is when it comes to strong definition. It says to stick, i.e. prick, and this telling you it's physical. You see, you can't cut a sin, right? It says a mark incised or punched for recognition of ownership, and that's what they want to do to they look at y'all like cattle, us. They look at all of us as cattle. You see, even our own people. You see. So this is showing you that that is physical. All right, it's not sin. It's not spiritual. All right, like we said, you can't buy and sell with sin. All right, you can't receive sin. All right, you commit sin. All right, you gotta repent from your sins before it's too late. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, because you are the Israelites, right? And those who are scattered abroad. Now let's get a punishment. All right, let's get a few punishments to see what happens if you take the mark. So we know what the mark is now. All right, the mark of the beast is the RFID hip. All right, now let's go to Revelation 16, and one that says, "And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, Go your ways, and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image.